I'm live. I know I'm supposed to go live tomorrow, Thursday, but I wanted to go live today. Can you guys hear me? Am I turned all the way up? No, I'm not. Now you should be able to hear me. I'm live. Whoop! I have on my Black Culture Everyday shirt, if you guys can see it. I know I'm supposed to go live tomorrow, Thursday, but I wanted to go live today instead to talk about these remixes. Good, you can hear. Hi, Michelle's daughter. Hi, Chris. Hi, Real Trini. Hi, Neffy. Hi, Chel. Vanity. Savannah. Queen. Hi, Monica. Hi, Jaden. So I wanted to talk about these remixes a little bit. Not just, well, hi David, the only one that's out right now is obviously the Savage remix with Beyonce, Meg Thee Stallion and Beyonce. Doja Cat also leaked today that, well, I guess it's not a leak, she announced today that the Say So remix is going to have Nicki Minaj on it. So we have two very high profile remixes coming with some up and coming girls. Hi Indigo. Hi Trey. Beyonce is a bona fide rapper at this point. Beyonce wants to drop a rap album so bad. I said Beyonce needs a rap name, like how Mary J. Blige calls herself Brooklyn. That's Beyonce needs a rap name. John said, I thought the remix was cute, but not anything spectacular. Hi Kai. You enjoying this Arizona heat? Is it hot? Hi Tony. How are you? Megan got a Beyonce verse before her first album. Like, wow. B8 down. Love that for Megan. Hi again, Real Trini. King B just needs to drop the rap album. I feel like ever since 7-Eleven. Wow, it's 108 degrees already in Arizona. Wow, god damn. I was sick of both songs. Say So and Savage. But I love Nicki and B, said Savannah. Hi, World Lover. So I wanted to say, I feel like ever since 7-Eleven, Beyonce has been, like, flirting with this, like, rap persona. I also like that she collaborated with Meg Thee Stallion. I think it's really... So a couple things I wanted to say. Obviously, I haven't heard the Say So remix yet. I think Doja said it's coming out on Friday. So part of why I also wanted to go live today was because, so this week is Black Americans, so I'm probably going to post the new episode of the Black Americans tomorrow, and then I want to hear this Say So remix that's going to drop on Friday, and then I want to do like a video, like a review video for both songs, which you guys know I like to do sometimes, reviewing individual songs. And I am also still reviewing Clark Sisters. It's just taking me a while because there was like a lot going on, but something I really wanted to say about this Meg Thee Stallion and Beyonce remix is that I see a lot of people talking about, like, how they really appreciate that it's an actual remix. Like, there's some new verses, there's, like, some new verses from Meg, there's a couple verses from Beyonce, they, like, rearranged some stuff in the song. And I've seen a lot of people saying, like, that they like that, instead of just it being called a remix where they just, like, threw a new random verse and then the rest of the song is exactly the same. I've seen a lot of people commenting on that. I thought that's really interesting, and part of why I wanted to name this video This Is the Remix is because, like, that's how remixes used to be. Like, this is the remix, like, used to be Diddy. Like, Diddy used to be king of the remixes, and the songs would sound totally, completely different, like, not even the same song. What came to mind immediately for me was All About the Benjamins, original versus, like, The Rock remix sounded like a totally different song. And I feel like we talk a lot on this channel about how, like, music is, like, changing. Do you guys feel like the sort of art of the remix has kind of, like, fallen off? Because it's really interesting to me seeing the reaction that this song is getting and how hype people seem to be for the fact that the song sounds somewhat different. And it doesn't even sound like a totally different song. But the fact that I've seen so many people talking about they're so happy that there's, like, new verses and, like, arrangements is just, like, I want to know what you guys think about that. I used to be afraid of Nicki retiring, but now that we have Megan, I'm okay with it. seeing Meg prosper makes me so happy. She's come so far. I also really like that Beyonce and Solange has shown her some love too. That they're showing her love because, you know, like, they're from Texas and she's from Texas and they're from Houston, and Meg always, like, gives them a lot of respect. You know, she's called Beyonce, like, the OG, like, Houston hottie, so I'm sure it, like, meant so much to her. I'm happy to see, like, people embracing Meg and, like, showing her all this love, because it also seems like the flip side of that, there's, like, this whole coalition of, like, Meg the Stallion haters that hate this girl for no real reason. It's, like, very hard for me to understand. I be trying, though. It would be easy for Meg to get this feature because her new management is Roc Nation. Doja Cat loves Nicki. Doja Cat is mini Roman to me. Like, her verses and her persona and the way she dresses, her hair. She has Brett as her stylist. Like, you can tell she idolizes Nicki and Roman especially. No shade, Nicki's my queen, but if she left before Megan came up, there wouldn't be good female rap after that. People are liking Savage. It's like an old school remix. I wonder what the Say So remix is gonna give. Queen, you agreed with Vanity. Hi, Sketchnificent. I was thinking the same thing. The art is gone this generation. The art of the remix, you feel like the art of the remix is gone? Yes, Tony, you know. And on the rock version, it was like, it's all about the Benjamins. They were like screaming. It was totally different. Yes, a lot of people don't put effort into remixes these days. Absolutely, remixes aren't what they used to be. Highline 10 Minute. I'm so happy that this is an actual remix. It's good to see it. Hi, my name's Julian. Meg is so organic and real. How can you hate her? Hi, Desmond. Hi, Misha. I'm so happy for her. Hi, Mo. Leaves and Branches. How are you doing? Hi, Chris. I love Doja Cat. I absolutely love this remix. Meg has been proved she has the chops. I also kind of feel like maybe it'll end up being a blessing in disguise that her first album gets pushed back. Even though I really did want Sugar to be her debut, and I think it would have been a great, solid debut because I really enjoyed that EP. But if this gives her more time to put out something that's, like, even more sort of, like, polished, and I just feel like Meg is heading in a good direction. Like, I'm excited to see where she's going. Doja is deaf baby Roman. Y'all remember Sprite Remix, the first soda to ever do a remix. The Been Around the World remix was totally different too. Listen, Diddy and Bad Boy and Mariah Carey used to be on top of this remix. Mariah Carey will give you a remix with totally different verses, different flows. Mariah Carey will give you 3 different remixes with 3 different rappers. Like, I really feel like the art of the remix, like, used to be a thing. And I couldn't even tell you, like, I don't know what happened to, like, remixing a song. Is that really a thing that's even done? Really? Hi, Gone Swimming. I think the difference is, and another question before I get back to the comments. If you feel like the remix is not really a thing that's done anymore, what do you think happened? Like, why do you think people stopped being into remixes or stopped really doing remixes like that? Because it seems like they used to be, like, really marketable and, like, a thing, you know? Like, people are really excited for this, you know, Savage remix with Beyonce. People are really excited for this Doja Cat Say So remix with Nicki Minaj. I feel like I haven't really seen this level of excitement for a remix in a while. I think the difference is the labels want to keep the marketable sound of the original and add on a more popular artist for more streams. Okay. So this is like our last music conversation. A lot of you guys have been bringing up streams. Hi, Niall. I like the remix. We're definitely eating it up when school comes back. I hope Meg Thee Stallion and Beyonce do a video together. Yes, and do you guys remember that too? You would film a whole new secondary video. Like The Dream, he used to always do really good remixes with, like, totally different videos with all the artists. Fabulous is there. Joel Santana is there. Young Jeezy's there. Like, everybody's there. The Nicki cosign is powerful. I stand Megan because she could actually rap, and you could tell it's her passion, and she puts effort into her craft. Trey. The I Just Want to Get Married remix. Yes, we're Run DMC. Duh, 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 duh. And also, it used to be back in the days that, like, a remix could really make a song blow up. Like,
even if the song was already hot or already popping, if you gave it a good remix, it could really take it to the next level. Like, what happened to that? I'm not in like a nostalgic necessarily way, but like a literal, like what literally happened. Like, I wonder what happened with that. Meg is definitely on the cusp of a huge blow up. I'm so proud of her. What do you think happened to remixing? Exactly, Jamal. That's what I'm saying. Had they spaced Beyonce's verses, made the song seem super long. The remix hit different back then. Artists will release 5 remixes of the same song and they all different. Do you think we're going back to some of the old ways of music? That was Savannah's question. Laziness? Nate said laziness. I remember, Chris, you put in Discord. You were like, new Nicki song? I was like, no. Chris said, I thought Doja was Nicki when I first heard Boss Bitch at the gym. Is it laziness, non-creativity? I feel like people have been afraid to make that comparison with Nicki and Doja, but Doja really is similar to Nicki. Doja is baby Nicki in every way. And Doja Cat's fans, her fans are the ones that don't like it when you say that. They feel some type of way. And then they'd be like, oh, the Barbs attacking Doja. Like, no. They'd be like, Doja is totally wholly 100% unique and creative and there's no one like her, like as if she doesn't borrow flows, looks, wigs, stylists, like as if she doesn't borrow everything from Nicki Minaj, from Roman. Like, but the Barbs have shown Doja Cat a lot of love. They just don't like it when people like try to act like Doja is like a totally unique artist and she's not. But even Doja Cat herself, this is like another example of like fan problems, because even Doja Cat herself has said a million times that she loves Nicki and that Nicki is a huge inspiration. It's like purely a fan thing. Mariah would slay a remix. Her Thank God I Found You remix is better than the original. Yes, Vanity, the Thank God I Found You remix is so good. It got that Babyface beat on it. I listened to Lizzo Good as Hell remix with Ariana, and Ariana had like a 10-second verse. That's it. Like, can you even call it a remix if it's exactly the same like that? Remixes haven't been the same. I imagine it's because of capitalism deciding what's valuable instead of the people and the artists. These labels don't have the funds like that anymore. I feel like they can't afford it as much as they used to. That's fair, Marcus. Or a continuation, like the Touch It remix. Oh man, the Touch It remix. Stop Format It. And even Touch It in and of itself was almost like a little remix to Daft Punk. Usher Love in This Club remix is a bop. Biggie remix was better than his original One More Chance. Nicki is the remix queen. Missy Elliott had good remixes too, like Get Your Freak On. I remember like Destiny's Child put out a whole album that was called This Is the Remix too. It was like all remixes. They have the remix of Bootylicious, which I personally feel like the remix to Bootylicious is better than the original. I mean, the original is like extremely well known because that like Stevie Nicks, I believe it was Stevie Nicks, let me know if that's correct, sample, but like something about the remix with like Missy Elliott is nuts to me. Hi Joshua, they just had the Old Town Road remix. But again, like, okay, let's talk about that. The Old Town Road remix, which was like the most ever looked up, Googled remix. Do we really feel like it was that much of an improvement? I want to know. Any remix Nicki is on is flames. And I basically feel like I liked Say So. But I feel like the whole vibe of Say So and even the video was like kind of borrowing from like Nicki Minaj on Kissing Strangers by Dance. Like the whole vibe of the song, the sound of the song, the vibe of the video, the look of the video, the colors, the 70s, like and they used Nicki's stylist, Brett, for Doja. And it was the same thing with the Boss Bitch. Like the Boss Bitch look, the flow, the everything was like Nicki. Doja reminds me of how Nicki made me feel when Nicki first came out. Doja doesn't mind the comparisons at all. Hi, Davey. I think people are more excited about the people who are doing the remixes. Ja Rule, Ashanti, and J-Lo had excellent remixes in the early 2000s. The Flavor in Your Ear remix is what made Biggie a star. Exactly, Tony. Like, Bad boys come out and play. And Busta Rhymes was on it too. Woo-ha! Like, the Flavor in Your Ear remix was huge, and it launched a lot of careers. Fan culture, stan culture is something else. As sick as I am of hearing I'm a Savage, I have to admit that was a well done remix. Beyonce killed it, but I think I would have appreciated it more if TikTok hadn't drowned me with the original. Are you on TikTok? I also want to say, how responsible are we for what we consume? It's kind of hard though nowadays too though, right? A lot of things are avoidable. It's kind of like if I'm on TikTok, I'm not on TikTok. I'm opposed to it. But it's kind of like if I'm on TikTok and I'm like hearing it all the time, like how much wiggle room do I have to get around it? Mariah's Fantasy remix was everything. Fans create some of these issues when it comes to paying homage or beef. Fandemonium, pandemonium. Diddy claims he invented the remix. I mean, he damn near did. Mariah featuring ODB Fantasy remix slaps to this day. Touch It remix is everything. I think we were even comparing remixes versus originals in Discord. They really can pop. Like, I remember that used to be a thing. Like, original versus remix. What do you like better? Yes, Stevie Nicks. Thank you, Najan. No 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 remix is more popular than the original too. The No 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 remix is way better than the original. The original is like a slow song, and I like the original too. No No No, Destiny's Child, like, but it's so slow. It's like, you be saying no 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 no. This is how slow it is. When it's really yes 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 yes. It's like a ballad. Versus the original, where it's so fast, it's like, if you really want me, let me see it in your eyes. It's like damn near rapping. Beyonce been wanting to be a rapper. Like, I'll never forget when I first ever listened to the No 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 remix when I was a little kid, and I became obsessed with Destiny's Child. And my mom was like, "What are you listening to? Like, why are they singing so fast?" It was totally different and way better. Mariah is still the remix queen for me. She does everything over, from the vocals, harmonies, and sometimes the lyrics. That No 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 by Destiny Child remix is everything. I enjoyed Nas on the Old Town Road remix. He made me like it more. The lack of remixes might speak to the lack of genuine relationships in the industry. Artists really fucked with each other 20 years ago. That's a really good point, Mo. Leaves and Branches. So how much of that do you guys think boils down to artists not having relationships? Like, I feel like all those people that was doing all those remixes with, like, Mariah and, like, The Dream and, like, Diddy, it was because they, like, really wanted to. Especially people that was hooking up with Mariah. They really wanted to. And it looked like they was having, like, all types of fun. The Old Town Road remix was better. The No 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 remix was Fuego. The original version was way too slow. The whole rap verse of Say So was very Nicki. Right, okay, One Winged Dove by Stevie Nicks was the guitar riff, one of the best. That's what I thought. Jay Holiday had like 50-11 remixes to bed. Janet Jackson, I Get Lonely remix goes hard. When I read the title, I heard it in Diddy's voice. This is the remix. All them remixes. I feel like you can't call it a remix if it's not flipped in some way. Just adding a new verse from a feature is not a remix to me. I hope Doja and Nicki's remix is just as hard as Megan and B's. TikTok is the racist remix of Snapchat and Vine. Beyonce added so much to the Savage remix that Meg gotta raise her prices now. TikTok blew Savage up. Yeah, I believe it went #1 after TikTok. I would have loved Beyonce to get nasty on Megan's Captain Hook song. I could see why Beyonce preferred to get on Savage. Nicki Minaj said she really wanted to do a remix for Sorry by Beyonce, which I would love because I really like that song. And I think that Nicki would be so good on it too. I will never get on TikTok. Racist BS. I Need a Girl Part 2 up there if it's classified as a remix. Yes! Do you guys feel like how we used to have like part 1, part 2, part 3 version of songs? Would you guys say those classified as a remix? I would say I Need a Girl Part 2 is definitely a remix. I think the Flawless remix with Nicki was really great back in 2014. Beyonce changed her verse and Nicki went hard. People saying Doja has Nicki's old team. Doja does have Nicki's old team. You can look it up. She has her old makeup artist. She has her old stylist, Brett Nelson. And I want to say she has her old hairstylist too, Tokyo. Tokyo's been doing Doja's hair. Because Tokyo just goes with whoever's popping. He has no loyalty to anyone. When it comes to consumption, I avoided the Savage Challenge almost entirely, so the remix was really fresh. Like, but seriously, though, about like the stylist thing. You can go look on Brett Nelson's page on Instagram, and he's like, I sometimes feel like he gives Doja Cat Nicki's leftovers. Because he gives her a lot of stuff sometimes that looks old to me. Like, this is definitely something you probably picked for Nicki 5 years ago, and you just, like, never gave it to her, so now you're, like, giving it to Doja Cat. When Doja Cat was wearing those, like, wet look wigs, I was just like, okay. Remixes are all about a check these days. Beyonce really be going in on that rap. I low-key feel like Destiny's Child was responsible. No, jumpin', bugaboo, all that is, like, rap singing. I mean, I would say that T-Pain and Ja Rule are, like, really the blueprint. Personally. I feel like the artists still have relationships nowadays. I think it's just a branding thing. That was Ivy. Paris, October. True, back then people really liked each other and had passion to create. That's a good point. Like, when was the last time we saw a bunch of artists come together for a remix that isn't some cheesy Kumbaya, We Are the World song? Industry politics and stands create problems when it comes to industry relationships and genuine friendships. I agree with that. Gone to November remix with Destiny's Child. Artists used to fuck with each other way more back then. I don't think they cared about branding back then. It was purely about the art. Were remixes facilitated by labels more easily back then? Might be more red tape today because of how the industry has changed so much. Oh, what do you mean? What do you think would cause more red tape today for a remix versus back then? Maybe with some of the remixes today, there's just a thing of wanting to make more money. But with Meg and Beyonce, you could tell they genuinely wanted to work together. Thank you, Amani. This is the remix. Remixes had more effort put into them back then too. It'd be a whole different instrumental. Now it's just throwing a phoned in guest verse on an existing track. I also kind of blame Kanye West for that too. Because I feel like before Kanye West, it really wasn't seen as... I mean, like, people would do it, but it wasn't seen as the norm and the standard to just, like, phone in a verse. Like, I remember when they were trying to get, like, the Big Pimpin' verse all together and, like, get them all together to film the video and stuff. And all of them couldn't be there all at the same time. And it was, like, I don't want to say scandalous, but I remember it was, like, seen as, like, weird. But I feel like ever since Kanye West did My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy in that type of, like, method, I think of it as, like, a Frankenstein type of method, like, Kanye West got all the artists that he wanted on. I mean, at least he had them all in the same place, but he got all the artists that he wanted and, like, moved them into a fucking compound in, like, Hawaii. And he had everybody, like, have their own studio and, like, have their own room. And they was, like, writing and, like, mixing, like, verses, mastering verses, and, like, sending everything over. And they put the album together that way. Which is why you have one song, All the Lights, that has, like, 20 people on it. Like, Rihanna's on it, and motherfucking Alicia Keys is on it, and fucking Kid Cudi's on it, and motherfucking Phil Collins is on it. Like, all these people pop up because Kanye West just had people, like, sending him verses. And he was sort of, like, in the lab like a mad scientist, just, like, mixing and matching and mixing shit together. And I understand the, like the technical aspect of like wanting to do that, but I kind of feel like that opened the door for that type of thing becoming much more normalized of like, whatever, don't even worry about it. You don't even need there's some people that doesn't even have the track. Like they don't even have the track. They just like write a verse, record it, and send it over, and they just like paste it on there. Like some of these songs you hear, when you be like, why don't they sound off beat? They didn't even hear the track before they wrote the verse. They just like emailed some shit over. So I do feel like Kanye opened the door for that in a lot of ways, just making it seem more standard to do that type of thing. But like everybody's not Kanye West. Like everybody doesn't have the Kanye West level of like production to do that. And we be really having like copy paste. To me, a lot of the music in the songs be sounding straight copy paste. You can tell. Nicki would eat sorry. Yes, I love the Flawless remix. Yeah, the part 2s and 3s do classify as remixes. The Flawless remix with Nicki is better than the original. Today's remixes are watered down. I skipped those. She Got Her Own, Jamie Foxx and Neo featuring Fabulous, was a remix to Neo's Miss Independent. I used to love that song. I love her because she got her own. Those are like musical sequels. Say So is a disco super bass. The flows are the same to me. Brandy's I Want to Be Down original and remix are both hot. Well, while we're here, go ahead and say what do you guys think are the best originals and remixes? What do you guys think are like the best remixes like ever? Swiss Beats Is Me Bitch remix is one of the best. I don't know. Oh, okay, I know. I was like, who? Yes. The Emily remixes. Mariah's Thank God I Found You remix blew the original out of the water. Somebody else brought that one up. Hi, Owen. Rap Beyonce is here. I'm not the biggest Taylor Swift fan, but when she got Kendrick on the Bad Blood remix, it was really good. Nicki should have been the feature artist on Doja's Juicy instead of Tyga. Stay in Culture ruined everything. Hi, Prince Onyx. I'm probably going to do a review video for this Savage remix and Say So. I'll probably want to try and do one review for both. So I'm trying to wait, because somebody said thoughts. So I'm trying to wait for Say So to come out this Friday, and then I'll film both of them. Hi, Elevated Goddess. I love Brandy's remix with Queen Latifah and Yo-Yo. I think if modern artists weren't so egotistical and labels weren't so petty, we'd have more remixes and collabs. The Ladies Night remix is everything. What's causing the red tape is the numbers and clout. The Savage remix is smooth as fuck. Hi, Jaren. I also remember when artists used to be in each other's videos for no reason. Yeah, do artists still do that? I couldn't tell you the last time I saw a video. So I think the last video I might have seen might have been Captain Hook. I don't really even know. Do artists still do that? Like, I always love watching the One More Chance video because, like, everybody's in it. Ladies' Night will never happen again, probably. Oldie but a goodie. The perfect example of red tape is Atlantic blocking Nicki Minaj and Lil Uzi collabs. Welp. I kind of feel like Atlantic stopped Nicki Minaj from collaborating with 2 Chainz also. I would have loved to get like a joint project, like a whole entire project between Nicki Minaj and 2 Chainz, because I really like their tracks together, like the Strippers song and Bees in the Trap, which is like a classic. But I think Atlantic, because I think 2 Chainz is signed to Atlantic. I feel like something happened there, because like all of a sudden they like stopped collaborating. Welcome to Atlanta. Hey, the Welcome to Atlanta remix was everything. Move Black. That's a good one. Welcome to Atlanta remix, and it was like all the different cities, and it had Snoop, it had Nelly, like it had all the Saint Lunatics. I really liked that one too. It had Diddy. I just posted that one on Instagram not too long ago. Hi, Star Dagger. Elton John, right? I said Phil Collins. You know who I meant. New music. He got Elton John on All of the Lights. That was crazy. Janet Jackson, Anytime, Any Place remix is fire. Sweetie just slapped her lyrics on the Petey Pablo track. Right, they might as well have called My Type a damn remix. She didn't change anything. Seems like there are way more independent artists near the forefront, and I can see these monster labels making it tough for their artists to collaborate with people outside of the label. That's a good point. They don't even be in the booth or studio together. It's movie making magic when they can't even see each other. Yeah, it's like fake. A lot of it's like not just, I don't know. I also miss Puff saying this is the remix. Busta Rhymes, Touch It remix. So look, Owen and Peachy, you guys said one right after the other. Well, same time. You both said the Touch It remix you feel is the best. So I'm definitely going to leave this live up, and everybody that missed it live, make sure you put in the comments what your favorite remixes are. T.I.'s Top Back remix. Oh, that's a good one. Like 6. Waka Flocka. Oh, Let's Do It remix. I Need a Girl remix. That's a good one, Jaren. Say My Name, Timbaland remix. The Touch It remix is one of the best remixes to date. I'm going to have to ask this question on Instagram too. What do they think the best remixes are? Broken Hearted featuring Wanye. Geeked Up remix. Hello. I can't blame Dark Twisted Fantasy's Frankenstein method for the culture shift. The remix problem I was talking about was a trend well underway. I hear a lot of people in the industry say their songs don't get put out, so maybe that is happening. Last time I saw an artist in another artist video was No Limit by Usher. Oh yes, you're right, Prince Onyx. A bunch of rap girls and Ari Lennox were in the Hot Girl Summer video, which was also Meg Thee Stallion. Throw Some D's on It remix was dope. I love the Throw Some D's on It remix with Kanye West. All of my friends say implants a selfish gift, that all depends. She ain't pregnant but about to have twins. Is it real love? Need to ask you, bitch. She real smart but her ass stupid. And she done went to school and got all type of degrees, but I bet you that she never had them D's. That's one of my favorite remixes ever. Kanye got stacks, y'all already know that. Louis that, Gucci this, just got a model, bitch. Throw some D's on that shit. I also like the Diamonds remix by Kanye and Jay-Z. Lady Marmalade remix. I was just watching the Hot Like Fire video with Aaliyah, and she had a bunch of cameos. Air Force One's remix with Stay Property is fire. Even though parts 1 and 2 of I Need a Girl are both good, part 2 with Genuine will never be better than part 1 with Usher. Hi, TMFK. I really like this Beyonce and Meg remix. I'm not really a fan of remix. Bees in a Trap never leaves my gym playlist. It'll get you in the zone. Labels may not be able to pay for the remixes anymore. Like Nicki's fee is $500K. And I know Beyonce's fee is probably more money unless they do it for free. Like, I think Nicki did Hot Girl Summer for free. You know, now knowing what we know about, like, Meg Thee Stallion's problems with her label, I'm 100% positive Nicki did Hot Girl Summer for free. Ty Dolla $ign might have did it for free, too. She said she had to pay a little baby out of pocket. I mean, the baby. I always get them confused. I always get their names confused. Work It remix, PIMP remix. Oh yeah, the PIMP remix is a good one, Owen. That's a really good one. All About the Benjamins remix. I think Nicki and Beyonce planned this drop. Oh, you think so? They're always planning and reviewing their music. And Jay just happened to like the pic of Nicki, Doja, and Meg last week. It is very interesting. It does seem, I mean, and Doja Cat and Meg Thee Stallion are also real cool. They've been photographed together a bunch of times, and they were both, you know, they were photographed together hanging out at the Birds of Prey event, and Meg released this remix, and then, like, I think maybe, like, 30 minutes later, Doja announced hers too. And I know, like, Meg and Nicki are cool. Like, it seems like everybody's cool, so they might have planned it. Oh my, yes, the Sleeping in My Bed remix! Yes! I'm gonna have to do a follow-up video, top 10 remixes. as voted by y'all. The Sleeping in My Bed remix is really good. Y'all are coming up with some ones that I haven't even thought about it in a while. Quiet Storm remix with Lil' Kim. That's a classic. Real Trini. I love all of these remixes. I just love remixes. Bad Boy remixes were always dope. Hi, Kayla. I don't know, Divine Nine. I haven't decided. I don't know. I haven't decided. I'm not normally into that type of thing. Do you think with the decline of music videos playing on TV, there's a decline of good remixes? Oh, that was Real Trini's question. What do you guys think? Because I remember Missy saying when she writes sound, she can see the video. I think Pharrell has also said something like that. That's possible that the decline of, like, visuals has contributed to the decline of good remixes. Hi, Emmanuel. Thank you. Me writing down all these remixes to listen to. Hi, Owen. Thank you. Owen did super chat. Every remix from Diddy, Dirty Money was flames. Hello, Good Morning remix will forever be one of my faves. That's one of Nicki Minaj's best verses that she ever did in her life, ever. Like, ever. She destroyed it, murdered it, killed it. Like, I'm gonna scroll back up and screenshot some of these. You guys know my power button sometimes sticks. So I might go out. I hope I don't. But let's see. I'm gonna screenshot some of these. There's one. If you guys see the flash. It's interesting. A lot of you guys said Brandy. Oh, I missed your comment too, Move Black Always. You said that. Oh yeah, Tokyo is just, he will go anywhere. A lot of you guys said Thank God I Found You remix. A lot of you guys said Ladies Night remix. What else? Welcome to Atlanta is a really good one. A lot of you guys said Lady Marmalade. Touch It. Yeah. Had to do that one. I Need a Girl. A lot of you guys said I Need a Girl. What else? Throw some D's on it. Quiet Storm. Diamonds. Those are all good. Yeah, I'm gonna post the same question on Instagram, and we'll do the top 10 that gets the most votes. Sleeping in My Bed. Uh-oh. I hit the button. It's stuck. I hit the button and it's stuck, but I'm back. Okay. I never noticed Nicki Minaj had a cameo at the end of the Got Money video. I watched that video a million times in 2008 and had no idea the next gen queen of rap was in it. You know a cameo that I never noticed until recently? Fucking Migos is in the Throw Some Mo. Nicki Minaj and Ray Shremmerd and fucking Young Thug. All of Migos is in that shit. And Nicki's like giving them money. Which is just, the optics of that is so funny now. Like, fucking Offset, Quavo, and Takeoff, she's like giving all of them money. It's like so many fucking memes of that shit floating around now on Tumblr. It's hilarious. Beyonce is dropping a rap album this year. I Get Money remix. I Run New York. I know. Wipe Me Down remix is top tier for me. They should do one. I don't know. I know, like, video production right now is, like, halted because you can't get people together. I'm pretty sure that's why, like, the Captain Hook video was, like, in the studio. But we'll see. 112 Only You remix. All these remixes are making me think of my childhood when my grandma put on Hot 97 and Want Us in Park. Classic Jagged Edge Let's Get Married remix. That remix is bigger than the song. A lot of you guys said the Let's Get Married remix with Run DMC. Monster remix with Nicki Minaj. A lot of you guys have named a lot of Nicki Minaj songs. Like her remix verses. Crazy how we have whole visual albums, yet music videos themselves just aren't what they used to be. Hi, Clotilde. I am not. But not for any reason. I just haven't. I didn't know Little Fires was based on a book. Hi, Corgi. You know the remix. If the remix gets 50% of the original song sales, Billboard will credit the artist on the Billboard chart, so it's deaf for popularity. Oops, sorry. About to make a playlist. I'm about to listen to all these right now. Let's Get Married remix, Pop Lock and Drop It remix with Bow Wow. Oh, I love One and Only. One and Only with Twista wasn't a remix, was it, Jim? The one with Twista wasn't a remix, was it? That was the one that was on the album. Was it? I don't know. I don't remember. Heartbreaker remix with Missy, DeBrat, and Mariah. They might be onto something with that question. The decline of visuals might be somewhat responsible, not only for the lack of remixes, but also how much worse the music's gotten in general. So you guys think, that was Ori's comment, and the other one I believe was Leaves and Branches, Mo. So you guys think that like the music video is like directly tied to sort of the art of the remix and just the sort of art of like making a popular song? I definitely think the art of the remix has totally declined. The Right There remix with Trina. Oh, that was a good one. Somebody said the Air Force One's remix. Oh no, it's zooming? No, it's zooming. Is it still doing it? I think it's because I clicked it. Is it still doing it? Is it still doing it? Sorry, I'm behind. Is it doing it? Fuck. I know. I'm just now getting to your remix. Did it stop? Or is it still doing it? Whoa, somebody else did super chat. Thank you. Thank you so much. Fuck, why is it doing that? Okay, let me see if I can zoom out. Let me close it. Am I back? Can you guys see me? Okay. So I think what that is when I click the screen, it does something called the window zoom, and so in a window zoom is like a rectangle, and it like zooms in. I don't know. It's fucking aggravating. I wish it would stop doing it. I'm glad you guys can see me now. Good. Thank you so much for that super chat. Even though this comment is hilarious. That was probably the grandparents that zoomed in real quick. I'm pretty sure that's what it is though. It's the window zoom thing. But I want to get back to the Ori's comment. The decline of visuals might be somewhat responsible not only for the lack of remixes, but also how much worse the music's gotten in general. What do you guys think of that? But I don't want my shit to start tripping, so we'll probably end in a little bit, cause the fucking zoom, that fucking zoom, that bees baked zoom. I know, and there's a delay, cause it takes me a while. Pixel Pores. Usher Love in This Club remix with Beyonce. All About the Benjamins remix. The million remixes of OG Bobby Johnson. 1 Minute Man remix. The 1 Minute Man remix was good. That one had Trina too. Let's see. The art of the remix has declined. The My Chick Bad remix. Funny. Okay, yeah, and then I get to the bottom where you guys can see me. Music videos used to extend. Let me plug in my thing so my iPad doesn't die. Sorry, I know you guys just looked at the ceiling. My bad. They punished you, Cody. You're bad. Where was I? We always had bad music, even with videos. Music features and remixes these days aren't done for the art. They're just done for the hype and notoriety. T-Pain brought back the remix, but I feel like after that era, remixes lost their creativity, instrumentation, creative flows. Everyone just slaps a verse over the beat and moves on. Hot Boys remix is the best version of the song. That's how I found out who Trina was. 1 Minute Man. Oh yes, the Plain Jane is a great remix. I should explain why you probably never see me. I push a Lamborghini. Chocha magic like Houdini. My body shaped like genie. Booty dreamy, waist is teeny. Yo, I told him to get titles, so we streamy. When he leave me, I go hard in the booth. Biggie vibes, give me the loot. I'm a classy millionaire. Bitches ain't got the couth. COUTH, cause you can't spell it either. That had one of my favorite fucking verses ever. Bitches must be eating ass because I swear they bottom feeders. I just love that line. I'm with Tammy, Titi, Tembi, and Viola, mi amiga. Rap bitches, they gotta check in with the queen. I'm the alpha, the omega, everything in between. Hi, Eros. I'm sorry, I'm already doing it, Light 6. My bad. I'm already doing it. Ride with Minaj. Mashallah. Check in with me and do your job. Queen is the name. Raffaello did the chain. This is Monse. Patty Plain Jane. I like that version way better than the original. Eat a Barbie ass or something. Every Nicki remix is hot. The way she ate that up. We Belong Together remix. Honey remix with Mace. The Honey remix is good. The Honey remix is top tier. Absolutely. COUTH, because you can't spell it either. Oh, No Flex Zone remix. You know, that was how I heard of Ray Shremmerd. The No Flex Zone remix. That was literally how I heard of Ray Shremmerd. Hell no, you can't use my lip gloss. And then I really liked that song, and then I became like a stan for Ray Shremmerd. I love them, seen them live and all that. That was how I heard of them, because they're real good friends with Nicki too. And that was when I started liking Zendaya too. That verse was hard. Plain Jane remix is very good. I'm about to listen to it right now. Light 6 said, please don't barb out. I'm rapping it with you though. I love that verse. I love that verse. Nicki ate that shit up. She really did. I'm trying not to twerk in front of my dad. Nicki Minaj, Queen of Remixes, Fantasy Remix or ODB. Mariah is the queen of remixes. Nicki is the queen of remixes. Absolutely. Fabulous used to be good for a hot verse. So Arrow said Tamia and Fabulous. Is So Into You with Fabulous considered a remix? Is it? Is it? No Flex Zone is still a bop. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Nicki understand how to do a feature verse. She always seems like she's trying to battle the person that's on the track. Oh, we're all on live. Remember the Throw It in the Bag remix with Drake? Yes, I used to love that song. Just throw it in the bag. Y'all know me, all I do. That was when Drake was like still tolerable. Hi, Meek is wisdom. Wayne is a king of remixes. Yes. Yes. Unofficial remix. So Into You with Fab is a remix. Since Tamia also put the song out without him. Okay. Oh no, Light 6 said, I don't think of it as one. It's like a remake more than a remix. No, Fab was not on the original. The original version of So Into You is just Tamia. That's Tamia's song. Throw It in the Bag remix is better than the original. Throw It in the Bag remix is absolutely 100% better than the original. Throw It in the Bag remix is like another type of like no, no, no type of song. Like, the original Throw It in the Bag is really slow. It's like, oh, just throw it in the bag. Boom, 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 boom. It's like slow. The remix, they like triple timed it and they put Drake on it. It was good. I can't lie. It was good. It's considered a sampled song. Didn't a Millie have like 6 versions since it kept getting leaked? I still listen to Throw It in the Bag on my life. I might consider So Into You with Fabulous and Tamia a remix. I don't know. Yeah, Throw It in the Bag remix was when Drake was the new golden child. Absolutely. Drake was tolerable for me until after the Nothing Was the Same era. That was his last album. Good album. Throw It in the Bag remix is... that might be a top 10. I'm going to really have to ask on Instagram. What do people think? The Keith Sweat Twisted remix with the sexual healing instrumental was 1,000 times better than the original. I don't know about that. I love that remix, but I love the original of that Keith Sweat song too. Well, I've caught up to the chat, and I think that I'm going to end it so that we can also, anybody that wants to leave your comments. Oh man, the Ego remix with Kanye. That was a really good one. The Ego remix with Kanye is really good. I got a big ego. She loved my big ego. That was my Zoom. That was my Zoom. That wasn't the iPad Zoom. That wasn't the iPad Zoom. The Best of Me remix with Jay-Z. Okay, I'm gonna end. You guys can, obviously I'm gonna leave this up so it could process. Oh, just so you guys know, YouTube, since so many people are going live, it's taking like roughly 24 hours to process lives. So if you can't see the live chat right away, or if you can't see it until tomorrow, that's the reason why. So also please feel free to leave your comments, with your remix suggestions, because you might not be able to see the live chat for a while. So I'm gonna go so that this can start processing. And this was a really interesting topic. I'm curious to know, like, what do we think about the art of the remix? Like, who's probably like the top 10 like best remixes of all time, or like best remix artists? And I thought it was like a really interesting conversation too on why do you guys feel like remixes have sort of declined. So any of you that want to leave any commentary on that in the regular comment section, feel free. And I will see you guys. So I won't be going live probably tomorrow, Thursday, since I went live today. I'll probably do the newest episode of the Black Americans tomorrow. And then maybe Say So and Savage remix review video on Friday, depending on how early Doja puts it out. And then Bees Bake on Sunday. That's the rough outline. So see you guys. Bye. Thank you for the super chat. Bye.